Okay. Hello to everyone watching this. This will be my second video going over my trip down to Roswell and the New Mexico Military Institute, and the first video taken in my new room. Alright, after finally being able to get all of the software worked out, I was finally able to put all the videos together from the trip. But anyway, this is the trip going down to Roswell, where NIMI is in New Mexico. I've taken this trip probably 20 times, and it was kind of different this time just because I knew it'd be the last trip with my family, the road trip. But going through Albuquerque, it's always just really nice to see big city, big buildings, and kind of different from Farmington. But while we were in Albuquerque, we got to stop at my favorite restaurant, Tucano's. You'll see that here. It's called the Brazilian Grill, so I don't know if all Brazilian grills are like this, but anyway, you start out with a salad bar that's over there behind my dad, and you get all of your sides, salads, and things that you'd like to eat with your meats. And then you sit over at your table, and you have this little wood block, and if you have it on green, then that means they're going to keep coming by with those sticks of meat you just saw, and they'll cut you some off of, and they're all different kinds: chicken hearts, steak. My favorite by far has to be the grilled pineapple. You'll see them bring it here in just a little bit, bright yellow. But anyway, so this is just my favorite restaurant by far because they keep bringing you food and go and go and go, and it all just tastes so good. So I always eat so much I end up going into a food coma. So after this, we end up going the rest of the way to Roswell. I fell asleep, so that's why there's no footage from that part of the trip. But we spent the night at my aunt's house. I stayed in my cousin's room. We all just kind of talked and hung out, and my cousin that's already been through NIMI helped me go through my stuff, told me what I could and couldn't have while we're there. And then me and my little brother just spent the night in the same room, and yeah. This next video jumps straight to Matriculation Day, where I'm already in the seat for the barber shop, which is the second thing on the list after they check you in. So you just sit down in the chair and the barber gets going. Like, she does not mess around. So as you saw, I had a lot of hair, and they're not shy. They'll take it all off. They'll just strip it all down, get you nice and bald. But this last part of the video, because I'm still having trouble with clipping and all of that, is my first vlog when we got back into my room. Alright, so just got into my room, kind of figuring out how stuff is going. I have gotten issued whole bunch of stuff, so that's real interesting. Don't really necessarily know. Got my hair shaved, so I'm a bald little boy now. Don't necessarily know how a lot of this stuff is gonna go. Kind of been walking around. It's right now 11:35. Have been kind of walking around a lot all day, just kind of had to go through this whole matriculation process. So we registered, went to the commandant's office, barber, mailroom, infirmary, academic counselor, cadet store, all of that. And definitely have gotten a full view of kind of how this process is gonna work. Got my computer, and so apparently HQ being in the band, we kind of have a big like stigma wrapped around us. Like, every single time I was asked by one of the higher up cadets, they were just, "Oh, what troop are you in?" I'd say HQ, and they instantly would go, "Oh, you're part of HQ." Like, there was just some deal about it that was kind of like, I was a little confused. And so I finally get here to HQ, my troop. I start talking to like my cadre, which are the people that are above me, and my first sergeant, he's pretty cool. He was basically just kind of telling me that the reason why so many people are just like, oh, you're part of HQ is, I guess we're kind of the weird troop. Like, we're the best at marching, but at the same time, we're just super weird. And so I don't really exactly know what that means. So I asked him, I was just like, do you mean like we're banned, we're quirky, like ha ha ha? He goes, no. Basically almost borderline like cringe. We're just the cringe squad. And so that's reassuring. But I don't know, having a cousin that's been through the school, actually a decent amount of family, not a decent, but more than a couple people go through this school. I kinda understand how it's gonna work. I kinda get what's gonna happen. But this is definitely day one. A lot of entrance stuff, but right now I am unloading all of my Garmin bags that I've been given, all of my different stuff. Kind of just getting it situated a little bit, and then I have to switch into my PT gear from this nice polo that they gave me. I have to switch from my PT gear and head back downstairs. So that'll be interesting, and I will keep you guys updated. Alright, just in editing this video, going through just kind of all the stuff. I'm still kind of working out the kinks as far as like the editing and everything goes. But just a couple of comments on the last vlog. Sorry for the little audio clippets and all of that type of stuff where the audio isn't like synced or whatever, but it's a work in progress. Not too bad. The audio for like all of the time lapses, that had to be cut a little bit short just to make it work with all the films and whatever, but I was sad. I mean, it was sad to see my like last couple days with my family and my last meals and whatnot, and definitely like it needed more emotion and effect behind it than what was said back there. But I don't know, it was sad, but we've all kind of been getting mentally prepared for me leaving Downton Nimi almost all summer. So we had a really good summer together. We spent a lot of time together. Really, since I made the decision back in like January, our entire family has just kind of been like, all right, well, then we need to make sure that we're a good family unit and have memories before you go then. And so we definitely did a lot. You'll learn more about like just everything we did in future videos, but so I'm about to start editing the second video as well. I'm gonna post this one while I'm editing the second one, but the second one also has a couple of videos from Matriculation Day, so you'll just kind of get more information with that there. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along. Enjoy the ride.